Texas Governor Greg Abbott is unveiling a new border security strategy with just about a month to go before Donald Trump's return to the White House. The president-elect has vowed to carry out the biggest deportation effort in U.S. history. Governor Abbott says his effort is aimed at deterring migrants from making the journey to illegally cross into the Lone Star State.
Do not make the dangerous trek to Texas. For migrants who are now already close to crossing the border illegally, we have billboards providing warning messages in Mexico.
CBS News correspondent Omar Villafranca is in Eagle Pass, Texas, near the border with Mexico. So, Omar, what did Governor Abbott announce today in terms of his deterrence strategy?
Well, you heard a little bit of it there, Lana. The state of Texas is going to be putting up these billboards. Actually, these are smaller versions of them, but they'll have them plastered in Mexico and in Central America, that they're basically warning migrants not to cross into Texas. They're going to have it in several languages. Spanish, they'll have it in Russian, they'll have it in Chinese, and also Arabic. And they're warning them that you will go to jail if you cross into Texas and that it is illegal. Matter of fact, they're also talking about some of the brutalities of it. And let me read some of this. This may be a little bit of a warning here. It may be a little bit graphic, but in one of them, they have a picture of a young girl, and in Spanish, they're basically saying, how much did you pay to have your daughter raped? Since, which is well documented a lot of times on these treks, the coyotes or the people who are bringing these people over, cartel members, there are rapes of women on this trek up. So they're putting this there to warn migrants to not come over. But Governor Abbott basically said that he believes that when President Trump takes over for his new administration, that things are going to drastically change here at the border.
Well, let me ask you about that, because Texas has long had its own program for border security. We know that Governor Abbott and President Biden have not seen eye to eye on a lot of aspects of immigration policy. What role, though, will the state play on immigration when the new Trump administration comes into power? Well,
and that was one of the questions that we asked, and Governor Abbott said, just because of the size of Texas's border with Mexico, it's the largest border of any state with Mexico, that he figures Texas will be the centerpiece, not only for deterrence, but he also says for deportation proceedings. Keep in mind, the state of Texas has actually purchased ranch land where they plan to build some deportation centers and detention centers as well. They're adding more wall. We're looking to see where more detention centers may pop up. And I've contacted airports to find out where, if they're going to fly migrants back from here after they're gathered around the U.S., where would they be leaving from? And some of the airports that we're talking to saying, well, it won't be us, it'll be this area over here. So Governor Abbott says Texas will be a centerpiece in this new administration when it comes to doing what President Trump wants for deportation proceedings.
All right. Omar Villafranca, thank you.